Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Living with Intention. My name is Kieran, and today I'm going to be talking about a new challenge that I am going to be taking on. And I say new, this is actually something I did 2 years ago, and it is called 100 Days of Sweat. And I originally found this through an account called Yes Theory, which I actually absolutely love. And this is just a challenge of, obviously, as the name says, 100 days of sweating. And the first time I did this challenge, I did it because I wasn't playing any sort of organized sports, I wasn't doing any organized training, and I just felt like I'd lost maybe the routine of what can be exercise or movement. And so I really wanted to explore that more and explore in creative ways. So not necessarily just a sport, but also just handstands or just a wide array of things that help to get my body moving and get me sweating and physically active. And I really love this concept because I think so often we get caught in this idea of exercise and sport, and it puts us in this box of where we think that other forms of movement may not be included. And actually what doing this challenge previously helped me to realize was that, all forms of movement, if they bring us to sweat, can be really beneficial for us. And our body doesn't know the difference between, what exercise we're doing or the sport we're playing or whatever. It just knows that we're moving our body in a specific way. And what I really loved about this when I did the challenge previously was that there was never a day when I exercised that I didn't feel better after having exercised. And yet this past year I've really just not exercised as much, and that's fine. We've been going through this pandemic, we've been going through this situation, and I think within that there's also an important idea that when we do these sorts of challenges, to recognize that in this moment right now, the body that we have is what has helped carry us through this pandemic, through everything that's going on. So whatever it looks like, we can give ourselves a bit of love and this body love for being able to carry us in the way it has. So this challenge previously, it wasn't like I had a physical goal in terms of looking a certain way or reaching a certain weight or even a physique that I was aiming for. But actually, just through moving, just through sweating every day consistently for 100 days, I got myself into a really good shape that, probably the best shape I've ever been in terms of aesthetically. And that was really cool, and it wasn't the purpose, but I think one of the things is when also you're doing 100 days of sweat, you're not showing up every single day trying to, blitz yourself, to put yourself in this pain cave. You're doing it, and a lot of it is fun. When I did it, I did yoga, climbing, running, surfing, swimming, skateboarding. And I know there's a lot of restrictions now because of lockdowns around the world and in different places, and restrictions on gyms or restrictions on swimming pools or surfing or whatever it may be. But there are still so many different forms of movement that we can embrace and take on. And maybe, like I said, your relationship with exercise or certain sports isn't there, or you don't really have a good one. So now is an opportunity, if you are interested in it and interested in this idea. What it provided for me was this idea of just, okay, cool, well, I'll move in different ways and I'll see how that feels, and I'll explore my functionality as a body rather than having a specific goal. And yes, goals can be beneficial and it all depends on what you want. But for me, this was really beneficial. And this year, I cut my foot open on glass. I couldn't walk or really move too much for 2 months. I had COVID, and I've just taken a step back from movement quite a bit in that, I do a bit of flexibility here and there and stuff like that. But I really wanted to do a challenge to get myself moving, to get myself sweating, to get my body engaged, because that's what feels good to me. And that's why I'm doing this challenge again, 100 Days of Sweat, is to get myself moving, to get myself that blood pumping round and knowing that I feel better after having done it. So this is why I'm doing this challenge. And I invite you, if you're watching this and you're looking for something maybe to do to start the year with, why not come and join me? Do 100 Days of Sweat yourself. And I've seen that, Gymshark recently have done 66 days of sweat. And it's an awesome idea that they're doing it as well. This idea of sweat is, it doesn't, it's not like, I need to hit this goal. And it's not, it's not an unobtainable goal. You're not trying to hit this goal and be like, if I don't hit it, I'm a failure or whatever. Like, to hit sweat, sometimes I would just literally get to nighttime previously and I'd be like, oh my God, I haven't done it. Let me just do 1 or 2 circuits, like 3 minutes each. And I'd be there. And that was really nice to be able to hit it quite easily without it being some intense, long challenge that, like, just if I didn't get it in the time that I needed to, that it would really be difficult to do. And again, it's open to flexibility and however you want to do it. But this is what I'm looking to do for the next 100 days. And I'm currently based in South Africa. I'm sweating now, but I'm not going to count that. It's going to be some form of movement. So, something that's getting you moving in that way. So that's what it's about. That's why I'm doing it. This is why I'm doing it again, these reasons that I've listed. And yeah, I'm really excited for it. I love like moving. I love like functionality of the body. So it's going to be really interesting to see how it goes. And last time I sort of had a before and after pit comparison I can provide. And maybe I'll put it on the screen now and just show what I looked like and what I got to. And like I said, it wasn't an aesthetic goal, but it did help me, I looked and felt better, which is really cool. And I think this time I will actually, maybe do a before and after shot just to give a visual idea of what it looks like when maybe you don't have a specific set of training or a specific idea or regime. You're just moving every day and sweating every day and what that can look like. And the other beneficial thing is I'm not going to be, like I said, blitzing these workouts. I'm not going to be in agony, not able to train for the rest of like the week because I've worked so hard, because actually that's going to be counterintuitive to moving and sweating every single day. So that's what I'm doing for me that feels right and that I really enjoy. And like I said, if you'd like to come get involved, if you'd like to join in, then come join me, drop me a DM, and I'll be sharing this on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube, sharing the whole journey. So yeah. And if you like the idea of this, if you want to hear more updates, then hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit that like button. I look forward to seeing you at the other videos of this and watching the journey and sharing my journey with you. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a wicked week. See you soon. Bye.